Hello, everybody. I know I look a disaster, but it's hot outside, and I wear a straw hat, and on the inside it like teases my hair up. So whenever I take it off, my hair's everywhere. But I'm not on here to win no beauty contest. So um, somebody I follow reminded me about something. I think I've mentioned it before, but I want to bring it up again and do a video specifically about it. I'm gonna make the title of this video WO 2020 060606, and I want you to Google that. I want you to go to the official patent. That's a patent number, an actual factual patent number. And I want you to go to the patent office website, not the United States website, but the international website. It'll pull it up. When you Google it, it'll be like the first or second, maybe third one. You know, they got their advertisement links on there. So skip the sponsored advertisement links and find the one that is the patent website. Go on there and read it with your own eyes. I tell people about this and they're like, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. No, this is legit. You know what the difference between a conspiracy and a fact? About 6 months. That's a joke, but in reality it's about 3 years. 3 to 5 years. Every time somebody tries to bring a fact to the community, you get resistance. People just can't believe what's going on when it's real. It's true. But people just can't. They think the government loves them. They think life is what we were told growing up. It's not. Reality is nothing like we were taught. And that's intentional. Because when you know that there is a supernatural element to this existence, if you know God is real, you start asking the questions, start contemplating what happened and what's really going on. Then you see what's going on around you. So, anyway, there is a patent. The number of it is WO, which I forget what the WO stands for. It's like the WO means, this is the number of it, okay? And the identification number of it. And each identification number, you know, it represents something. So people who, what am I trying to say here? In an identification number, if you know how to read it, if you know what it represents, then you can get information from it. That's everything. That's every product. I mean, that's just a method that people use to identify stuff. In a international patent, WO, that means it's an international patent. 2020 is the year that the patent was created, and then it has a number that's attached to it. And I don't know how they go about numbering them, but this patent is, the number is 060606. Number of the beast. Number of the Antichrist. Now, I wonder if that's happenstance that this particular patent ended up with that number, or if they intentionally labeled it with that number. Because those who are in power, who run the show, they can do whatever the hell they want. Well, they think they can do whatever the hell they want. Anyway, this patent is something that registers your energy so that you can be paid according to the energy you expel, the energy you use, and your thoughts. Now, I have went as far as contacting the International Patent Office and requested, because this is just the device, okay? It's kind of like, okay, I have a cell phone. I'm recording on my cell phone. The cell phone links to a system, links to the internet, right? It links to the actual system. The device in my hand, the cell phone, is not the system. The system is somewhere else. This is the device that links to it. Well, this patent is that. This is the patent for the device. But get this, go read it. Go read it. It doesn't really give you a description of the device, how it's used. It tells what it does. It tells what it's measuring, but it doesn't tell how it does that. And what is it connected to? That's only part of that system. That's like the cell phone part. I hope I'm making sense. That's like the cell phone part of the system. Where's the patent for the main system that it connects to? And they acted like they didn't understand what I was asking. They were like, that's the whole patent. That's the whole patent. Well, it goes with something else. What's the other part? I want to read the other part. The other part is what I want to know. So, this is the mark of the beast, folks. This is it. Well, it's not it. This is the, how would you put it? Okay, my birth certificates. Birth certificates are not the mark of the beast. But without the birth certificate, they'd never get to the mark of the beast. Same with this. This is like, this is like so close. This is so close to the final system. Okay? And for those, if somebody comes across this video and you don't know what I'm talking about, the mark of the beast is basically just like in the movie The Matrix. That is their final goal, okay? Their final goal is to have this world, evil entities, to have this world to themselves with a digital grid that they can use to navigate this world and have all the humans under their complete control. Complete control meaning we have no free will. Everything we do, every decision we make is their will. Their will, not God's. Not our own. We have free will, and we're supposed to be doing God's will. With our free will, we're supposed to make the correct decisions and do the proper behaviors and actions to implement God's will. If we did that, if we made the correct decisions and behaved correctly, we'd have heaven on earth. We'd have utopia right here on earth. So, evil needs to control they manipulate us, and they do a damn good job at confusing people and having us do evil things that destroy this world. But they want full control because they want to be free. And that's it right there. Because even the worst of us, even the worst humans, okay, right now some people believe in socialism. Well, they honestly believe that socialism would bring happiness and peace. They believe that. They truly believe that. But if we saw, I don't care, take the worst person that you can think of, the worst, evil, hateful, mean person you can think of, even they would not agree if they saw the evil entity standing in front of them and knew what the evil entity wanted to do. Even they wouldn't agree with it. If nothing else, just out of selfishness. Even being selfish and mean and cruel and hateful, they don't want to give up their free will, their ability to do whatever they want to do. So, evil has to manipulate us and take full control if they ever want to be out of hell. So, anyway, look up, Google the title of this video. Google it and go read it with your own eyes. I'm gonna also make a playlist with that video in it. Like I said, I think I mentioned this like in one of my very earliest videos, but I hadn't talked about it. And then when I saw that video, it reminded me again that I needed to make a video about it. So go check out the playlist and listen to that video. I can't think of the man's name at the moment. It's a husband and wife, and they have a homestead, and they do videos. So, check out that playlist, check out that video, and go look it up for yourself. God bless.